chemtrails and crap. Here we go.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, you guys. As you saw, I just dropped the kids off at school and I was going to go for my run for the day, but it is a very rainy day, and yesterday was even rainier, so I know the trails are going to be muddy and slippery and icky, and Nick was planning to go for a mountain bike ride today after work, and the trails are just not going to be conducive for that. So he texted me just a minute ago and said to wait for him to go for my run so we can go run together. Instead of going to run right now, I am running errands. It's been a minute since I've done like a day in the life vlog for you guys, so I thought I'd bring you along today. And before I jump into the rest of this video, I did really quickly just want to say thank you to all of you who watched my last video talking about my scan results. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description box below, so go check that out. If you watched it, you know I had a lot of guilt because I kind of left y'all hanging a little bit. Told you I had my scan and I was going to be getting my results, and then I never shared them. It took some time before I actually shared my results, and I was feeling really bad because I know a lot of people were worried, and I thought that I was going to get kind of a mixed bag of responses. Some people being kind of like, well, you shouldn't have shared that you were having a scan if you weren't going to share the results, and you shouldn't have worried us. I thought there was going to be a lot more of that, and there really wasn't any of that. I had so many comments on that video, and I don't think a single one was hurtful or mean or rude. I think every single comment that I received on that video was very encouraging, very sweet, very supportive and understanding. And I just have to say thank you. I don't know what I did to deserve such amazing followers here on my channel, but I appreciate every single one of you, and you guys are just the best. It really means so much. And I also appreciate all of your thoughts and prayers through my cancer battle. It's just been the biggest blessing. I've also just loved connecting with so many of you that are either going through something similar or have gone through something similar, and you're feeling kind of the same way as I am. So that's really why I share my cancer journey here on my channel, is to help others going through the same thing to feel less alone. It also in turn makes me feel less alone. So thank you guys for sharing your stories with me. It means a lot. But anyways, all that said, I'm gonna move on to today's video. I'm gonna run in, I've got to run. I'm gonna run into Target. I've got to make a return. And then I've also, I have part of my wall here. We had this thing mounted on Capri's wall, and when we took it down recently, it peeled some of the drywall. And before I could patch it, Capri took it upon herself to peel it even further, and there was a big, like, peeled part from her wall. I patched it yesterday. I'm pretty proud of the job I did. It might not be perfect, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. It's kind of a good thing that she ended up peeling it, because now I have a way to bring that in and color match her paint. Yeah, so I'm gonna go run into Target, run to Lowe's, get some paint, and try to get the wall painted, because this afternoon, after the kids are home from school, we are babysitting my niece. She's 1.5, so the last thing I need is wet paint on the walls while she comes over. So I'm going to go get this stuff done. I will bring you guys along today. Here we go. Okay, Got my paint. I tried to go return the thing to Target, which, FYI, if you have kids who are into any sort of trading cards, Pokemon, whatever, Cove is super into Pokemon cards right now. Anything Pokemon. My nephew, who's Cove's age, also super into Pokemon. We had gotten him some Pokemon cards for his birthday this past week, and I ordered him some online, but then we ended up buying something different in the store, and I was like, it's fine, I'll just return the ones that I bought online. So just FYI, I don't know if this is Target specific, but they do not do returns on any sort of trading cards, even though, like, obviously, I have not opened it, but when I went to go return it, that's just their policy, that no trading cards of any kind, they do not accept returns. Just an FYI. So I guess we're gonna keep that. I might keep it for Cove's birthday, or I might keep it as an incentive for Cove for like good behavior. I don't know, but I'm not returning it. So while I'm driving really quick, I also just wanted to talk about some things that were brought up in the comments from my last video. There's a good chance that I'm going to be living with cancer the rest of my life. It's a very real possibility that I might not ever be in full remission, and that's just something that you have to learn to live with. But I think it's important to share that side of cancer, because people don't realize that. They don't know that there's kind of this like limbo for a lot of people like me, that it's not either you beat cancer or you die from cancer. You can live with it, and you know, there are several people who commented on my last video that, you know, their cancer has been stable for years, and they're still going strong. So maybe that'll bring hope to some people that are going through this and their cancer hasn't shrunk, or, you know, everything's just stayed stable like mine has. But also, it's completely valid to feel disappointed in those stable scans, because obviously, again, going back to what you normally hear, you either hear people beating cancer or dying from cancer. You don't hear a lot of the in between. So I think it's important to share that. Another question I was asked was about like SPF and like skin protection, because there's a lot of conflicting information. You know, there's a lot of people that think SPF and like sunscreens and the chemicals in those can cause cancer as well. And people asked like what my thoughts were on that. And, you know, there are chemicals in pretty much everything, you know, and it's hard to completely avoid chemicals. Like, you can't avoid them completely. Gosh, they have freaking chemtrails and crap. I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to end up getting my video taken off of YouTube talking about chemtrails. My video is going to get flagged. As far as my views on this with SPF, I am a big advocate of using SPF, protecting your skin from sun. I get kind of frustrated sometimes when I hear people that have the opposite opinion as far as that goes, because it makes me want to scream at those people, like, no, like, you do not want to end up like me with skin cancer, like, it sucks, like, please wear your sunscreen. But also, like, I think this day and age, there's so much information out there and so much conflicting information. I think people are just doing the best that they can, and they have to, you know, use their best judgment for their situation. So anyways, I am almost home. I'm gonna go slap some paint on the wall, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I need not a single person to correct me or give me tips on my painting technique, okay? Okay, I'm not a professional. Let's do it. I can already tell that that's gonna need another coat later, so I'm glad I went ahead and did the first coat now. Hopefully I can get to the other coat after our run later, and then hopefully it'll be dry by the time we babysit my niece tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for right now, let that dry. Another thing I got a lot of comments on in my last video is my hair. I did chop like a whole foot off my hair probably. I appreciate all the nice comments about my hair. So if you could in this video, just pretend that my hair now looks like it did in that video, because I haven't done anything to it. I've got like dry shampoo in it, but it's not really doing much for me right now. Haven't done anything to fix my hair. So just like pretend that my hair looks like it did then. That'd be great. I think Nick is about to roll in, so I'm gonna go get ready for our run. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Oh, where did the sun come from? It was just raining. So we just finished our trail run. Nick took me on a trail that I never run, and it about killed me. He's not even the runner, and he was totally fine. I was dying, but it's fine. It was a great workout. And now I'm gonna go home and see if I need to do another coat of paint on that wall before I get the kids from school. Also need to eat some lunch. I'm starving. I will see you guys at home in a little bit. Miss.
Set. You see the drool? Good boy, okay.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Moose has gotten quite a lot bigger since the last time I showed him on my vlog. He's a monster. He's now over 50 pounds. He's just now 5 months old, so he's a big boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? We just got home from our run. I actually just recorded this same clip, and my Moose, can you not squeak the ball right now? Do you hear this? Can you take your squeaky toy somewhere else? If you hear the squeaks in the background, that's Moose with his ball. Just filmed everything I put in here and realized it did not record. So anyways, I've got some frozen mixed fruit, some vanilla non-fat Greek yogurt from Trader Joe's. I've got half a scoop of my level 1 protein powder from First Form. I've got chia seeds, I've got spinach, and now I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Not too much. I'm gonna go blend all this up. It is such a yummy smoothie. I made this same smoothie yesterday and I've been craving it ever since. It was so good. Go blend this up. Probably could have used a little bit more water. Very, very thick. Oh, it was such a good run. It was such a good smoothie. It's been a good day so far. So I'm gonna go pick Capri up and I will see you guys in a bit. I'm driving.
Just when we stop.
Here we go, little retriever.
Oh.
Grandma Capri. Oh, no taking pictures.
Let me get my puppy.
Granny gone wild. Woo!
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy, Lucy.
Skate, 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 skate. I'm gonna skate too, yeah.
No, you.
Buddy. Good boy.
Good puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. pup. Good pup.
He is a good puppy, huh?
Oh, Granny.
All right, so we are hanging out outside before my niece comes over and she gets dropped off. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here before she gets here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh, Granny.